and gentlemen, please settle down. We'll be starting in another 5 minutes as we'll be going live on all social channels on YouTube and Facebook. Please settle down. Assalamu alaikum. Namaste. Welcome to the jersey launch of Delhi Bulls. My name is Vicky, and it's so good to see all of you here on time. Thank you so much for being here. And I think this is one of the first events I've attended where everyone's on time. So big round of applause for everyone present here and for our special guests, DJ Bravo, Ravi Rampal, Andy Fla, Shajul Mulk, Nilesh sir. Thank you so much for being here. So Delhi Bulls, as we look forward to Season 5 of Abu Dhabi T10 League. A big thank you to Abu Dhabi Sports Council, T10 Sports Management, Abu Dhabi Cricket, Emirates Cricket Board. Without their support, this wouldn't have been possible, so a big thank you to them. So Delhi Bulls this season are ready to charge with Captain DJ Bravo, with Coach Andy Flower, and great cricketing names like Ravi Rampal. So Delhi Bulls is the only consistent franchise since the inception of Abu Dhabi T10 League. With a successful last season of making it to the top of the table and being the runner-up of Delhi Bulls, look forward to Season 5 of Abu Dhabi T10 League. But let's not forget the key players of the last season, and for that, let's watch the video. And now let's welcome the new squad, and let's have a film on that. The new squad. There you are, the squad of 2021, Delhi Bulls. All right, now inviting the business leader of repute from the region. He is known for building brands in the Landmark Group. Since leaving the group, he is now a serial venture capitalist. Apart from owning popular brands in F&B sector, he is passionate about sports, especially cricket, and he is the owner of Delhi Bulls. Please welcome Mr. Nilesh Bhatnagar. So congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you everyone for coming here. Again, this is that time of the year when we all get together and we look forward to the next season of T10 League, Abu Dhabi T10 League. Thank you, Shaji Bhai, for coming here. And of course, DJ, Ravi, and Andy is here. Good to see these faces once again from last year, some new faces, some old faces. And again, we are here to build another good team for this year and hope we can, go on to win the tournament. Yeah, that's what we are here to, every sport that we play, the ultimate objective is to win. That should be the spirit of the game, frankly speaking, and that's the spirit that was shown last year. Tremendous spirit of team, we played as a team and, we did extremely well. I was very much pleased with the performance last year. Thank you all the sponsors that have been backing us. Some of the sponsors are here. Thank you very much. And let's all build a good team and take this to the next level.
Thank you so much, sir. Before you go, I have one question for you.
Right.
They say that, consistency is the key. And Delhi Bulls is the only franchise to be consistent for all 5 seasons.
Right.
So what made you believe in the team? What made you believe in the league?
See, believe in the league was there from day one when, I was one of the first persons, Shaji Bhai discussed this idea of a T10 league and I said, yes, definitely I want to be part of it. And my belief in the team is increasing year after year after year. And, now it's rock solid and, I'm really proud to be part of the league and proud to be owner of the Delhi Bulls.
And really congratulations on this. That season 5, really looking forward. Last year you were on top of the table. You were the runners-up.
Yeah.
And I must ask you about DJ Bravo as well, including him in the team. Does this add a lot of dancing lessons for the team as well? Entertainment value for the team as well?
It does. Yes. But I think Bravo is is of course an entertainer, but he's a far better cricket player.
Of course.
And we are proud to have him in our team. Yeah. And he brings a lot of CSK spirit into Delhi Bulls.
And before you go, I would like to invite the founder and chairman of T10 League, Mr. Shaji Ul Mulk. Please put your hands together for Mr. Shaji and would request Nilesh sir to hand a memento for his unconditional support for conceptualizing the league and for all that he's done for Abu Dhabi T10 League. A bigger round of applause for Sir Shaji Ul Mulk. Sir, I won't let you go, SAE. You'll have to say a few words. It's been 5 years, and really congratulations on the concept, on founding the entire league. How has it been from season 1 to season 5 for you?
Yeah, thank you, Vicky. As you can see, I'm a bit down with, cough, so I'll keep it short. Yeah, I think the journey of T10 since inception, starting off with a very simple concept of 90 minutes cricket, more like a trial, 4-day event, and then seeing it grow to where it is today, where we've had all the stakeholders, right from the team owners to our sponsors, to the way our viewership on a global level has been increasing. It has been a very satisfying journey. And I always said it would not have been possible without the dedicated partnerships of our team franchise owners. And Nilesh is an absolute perfect example of how he has supported the league from the beginning. And world-class players, Bravo's one of them here, again consistent for every season. So just as a testimony of the growth of the league, a few numbers. I think every year As you all know, T10, Abu Dhabi T10 is engages the world's probably the highest number of internationals. So normally every year about 80 to 100 players are up for grabs in a draft. But this year we astounded 1,147 internationals actually signed up for the 80 players. So I think that speaks volumes of how popular the league is. And I've had the players, the top players, telling the agents that, look, please sign on, make sure you sign us for the T10 schedule before you engage us for the rest. So I think that goes a lot, the way we moved. And we wish Delhi Bulls once again all the very best. I think from the strength of the squad, I can see they're one of the best they've picked up. And maybe one step better than last year, champion. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. And now it's time that we reveal the new jersey of Delhi Bulls. Are you guys ready? थोड़ा पानी थोड़ा देंगे. There we are, Delhi Bulls, New Jersey, Season 5. All right, it's time now that we welcome our star on stage with 553 wickets under his belt, the only bowler in T20 cricket with more than 500 wickets. He has 16 titles with various teams across T20 cricket, the most by any player in the world. He is one of the only two West Indians who has featured in all 7 editions of ICC Men's T20 World Cup. He is the captain of Delhi Bulls. Who is he? Who is he? DJ Bravo! Come on, everyone. A big round of applause for DJ Bravo! So good to see you.
DJ Bravo.
Oh, the music was a little later.
Bravo.
DJ Bravo! Yay! Champion! Champion!
Champion. Champion.
So nice to see you.
Champion. 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 Champion.
So DJ, it's your second season with Delhi Bulls. We'd love to know your
Everybody know Chris
association.
Cade is a champion. Dini a champion.
Switch it
Bugsy
off.
a champion. Marshall is a champion.
Oh, the mic got
Bunty is
scared.
a champion. Folland is a champion. Lara is a champion. Gale is a champion.
How has your
Don't
association
forget
been since 2
Michael
years?
Jordan, Obama a champion.
Yeah.
Mandela a champion. Serena a champion. Wendy a champion. Shelly and a champion. 958. Bulls.
Second jersey launch, and I remember the very first jersey launch last season. I said to the boss of the team that I cannot guarantee him that we're going to win the tournament, but I can guarantee that he's going to be very proud of the team and the way how the guys played, which we did. And this season, definitely, I will be motivated to go one step further because losing in the finals was sad, but at the same time was very proud with the relationship between Andy Flower and DJ Bravo after being champions with Maratha the previous years, to take over this team and finish in the top table, top of the league stage, and then into the finals. So I'm sure Andy and myself and the rest of the team, we're looking forward to doing great things this season. New jersey launch, new jersey, so new winnings.
And of course, 2021, if you look at it, DJ, you've had some great, amazing tournaments, be it CPL, you were a part of Chennai who won. They have been in finals so many years. Saint Kitts in CPL, you won that tournament as well. World Cup, you captained for one match. West Indies won that only match in the entire tournament. You have that magic touch. Where do you get it from?
From God.
Nice.
Yeah, I received his blessings, and I think, I was lucky enough to born with the talent that I born with. But for me, it's just about enjoying the game, loving the game, and trying to make the players around me better players, better teammates, and just have fun. And, we are all privileged to be doing what we do, and we should be thankful, especially in a time like this where a pandemic was right around the corner. We still have to be grateful for life, that we can still come out and entertain our fans. The people who put on tournaments, it's also got to give a little credit for them as well. So, hopefully my God continue to smile on me and I could win another trophy this season.
I must say that DJ definitely looks really handsome when he has a smile on his face. Doesn't he? A big round of applause for DJ Smile. Yay. Of course, we're going to have a detailed discussion with DJ, with Andy, with Ravi a little later, but we would like to honor our sponsors as well. And we would like to call upon first on stage AIO Games. Now, AIO Games is a leading digital gaming news platform that offer popular sports and games to be played virtually, represented by Amin Rozani, the founder of AIO Games. Can we have you on stage, please? Thank you for sponsoring Delhi Bulls, AIO Games, a leading digital gaming news platform. Thank you. Amin, sir, you want to say something? You want to say a few words?
Thank you everyone. This is quite pleasing. This is our second year with Delhi Bulls.
You'll have to
with
keep it
Nilesh sir.
closer. Yeah.
Sorry. This is our second year with Delhi Bulls with Nilesh sir and the Delhi Bulls team, Manish and Sham. Again, it says that the first year was a fantastic experience. The team did fantastic. We loved watching them play, and we're looking forward to some more action this year. Right. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Our next sponsor, icecrick.news. They provide instant and daily updates of cricket world. It features content ranging from live match coverage, news, player statistics, which include video, commentary, and team ranking. icecrick.news was created in 2019 for live cricket scores and news. They are not present here, but thank you so much. Our next sponsor, Urbo. Urbo body spray for her and him celebrates diversity in people with range 3 fragrances each. From music to art to sports, Urbo is designed to fit the different rhythms of life, celebrating the urban outdoors. And from Urbo, we have Omer Kalsekar, the CEO of Omniscient. Can we have a big round of applause for Omer? You want to say something? No, okay. I thought you would get some body sprays for us also, no? I'm just kidding. All right. Our next sponsor, Nutri-Draw Abivia, is a leading brand of evaporated milk, which is rich and creamy, guaranteed to give you and your family all the nutrients and food energy of fresh milk. And we have Mr. Sankha Biswas, the CEO of Nutridor. Can you please come on stage, Mr. Sankha Biswas? You want to say something? Thank you so much. Thank you, DJ. We will have you on stage again a little later, but now I would like to call upon, from being the best test-ranked batsman in the world to now being inducted on the ICC Hall of Fame, please welcome the head coach of Delhi Bulls, Andy Flower. Andy, lovely to have you with us. Delhi Bulls, second year for you as well. Great association. You know the team, you know the management. How is it going on for you, and how has it been for you?
Well, I'm very proud to be associated with Delhi Bulls, and I've really enjoyed my short association with Nilesh and his family so far. So thank you for giving me the chance to be involved with the T10. This is our second year, and as DJ rightly mentioned earlier, we played some excellent cricket last year to top the league, and we were pipped at the post by a really good Northern Warriors side. So yes, we'd like to go one better, and winning Nilesh is absolutely important. That's why we all gather and fly halfway across the world for these tournaments. And that's exactly the sort of spirit that we want to take into the competition. I think this form of the game, and Shahji, congratulations on sort of almost founding this form of the game. I think this form of the game is brilliant for the game of cricket. It's a more normal sporting length of time for the audience to engage with, and not to sound condescending, but to concentrate for. Certainly easier for us professional cricketers to concentrate for a shorter period of time. And I'd be so surprised if this form of the game didn't spread around the world in the years to come. I think there's space for it, and I think given that it's shorter and therefore more aggressive, it feels like more fun. So I'm really looking forward to this tournament, but also watching it develop over the coming years.
Superb, Andy. I would like to ask you, recently in 2021, you've been inducted on ICC Hall of Fame. It's an honor, it's a great achievement, is what we think, and truly deserving. What does it mean to you, Andy?
Thanks, Vicky. Yeah, it was a real honor for me. There are obviously amazing names in the ICC Hall of Fame. And I come from just a very small cricketing country, Zimbabwe. And when we were given international cricket status to play against the best players in the world, I felt extremely lucky. And then when we started playing for Zimbabwe, we wanted to just show that our nation was strong enough and good enough to compete. And once I had that chance, I personally sort of wanted to explore how good I could be out amongst that extremely skillful bunch of competitors. So now that my playing career is finished, hopefully my coaching career is not quite finished yet. But looking back at my playing career, you know, I loved every minute of it. And it's lovely to get recognition sometimes, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely. You were termed as the flower power then. You still are in terms of coaching. You've made teams win. We will have a detailed discussion with Andy as well. But quickly, if we could have some sponsors and if you could give them some mementos. So calling upon Divyo Digital. Divyo Digital is global integrated marketing organization that transforms brands in a tech-driven world. And from Divyo Digital, we have Archita Patel. Can we have Archita on stage? And a big round of applause for Archita. Our next sponsor, Defi. Defi is a powered gaming ecosystem for fantasy sports, NFT and P2P predictions. The esports industry has struggled a lot in the past years due to fraud and lack of transparency in centralized fantasy sports applications. Defi 11 aims to eradicate them with a decentralized mobile application with an inbuilt smart wallet. From Defi 11, we have Mr. Ritam Gupta. Can we have Mr. Ritam on stage, please? Thank you, Ritam. Our next sponsor, Zamzam. Zamzam is a leading global online travel portal focused on Umrah and Hajj pilgrimages. From issuing visa to booking flights, hotels, transfers, and on-ground support, log on to zamzam.com. And from zamzam.com, we have Mr. Shyam Sundar. Thank you, Andy, for your support. We'll call you back on stage and we'll have a Q&A session as well. And now, please welcome match winner, who played a key role in West Indies T20 2012 World Cup, known for his accuracy, effectiveness, Delhi Bulls, fast medium pace, Ravi Rampal. Ravi, lovely to have you with us again. Second season with Delhi Bulls. How's it going for you so far?
Yeah, thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Good. The first season I played the T10 was with Delhi Bulls, and I'm glad to be back here.
And really looking forward because, you know, have you spent a lot of time in UAE, apart from the World Cup here? Have you played a lot of cricket here?
Yeah, definitely. I came over with Mumbai Indians in second half of the IPL, did a lot of bowling, and then into West Indies with the World Cup squad. So yeah, I'm quite seasoned here.
And we're going to have a detailed discussion about your career as well, about your association with DJ as well, and how is it going on for you with DJ for Delhi Bulls?
Yeah, good. He's a great captain. I've grown my whole entire life with him. So yeah, it's good to see that he's here and trusted me as a captain.
Great, Ravi. We'll honor some of our sponsors. If it's okay with you, we'll ask the sponsors to come on stage and so our next sponsor is Nonce Blocks. The owners are Ritam Gupta and Chinka Gupta. Nonce Blocks is a blockchain development studio for global businesses in Dubai, a team of talented blockchain architects, consultants, and crypto advisors who are passionate about one thing: building commercially scalable blockchain products. And from Nonce Blocks, we have Mr. Vinshu Gupta. Can we have you on stage?
Thank you, Nileshi, for having us here. Thank you, Abdul sir. The only reason why we are here is, you know, legends like Andy, Ravi, and DJ. And one thing which is very fascinating, I really want to know the answer to, is why do you keep on getting younger, man? Me and my brother Ritam, we were little kids and playing gully cricket, and we have grown old. No, you keep on getting younger. Oh, we should talk about that. Thank you, guys.
All right, our next sponsor, Petroman. Petroman is synonymous to sports events, the experts in complete sports management, be it sponsorship, be it team management or player management. They have managed numerous sports events, especially in franchise cricket, and the first to introduce Gully to Stadium concept, a unique initiative to encourage young cricketers to experience the international scenario of cricket. And from Petroman, we have Mr. Abdul Latif Khan, the founder and CEO. A big round of applause and some champion music for him, please, because he is the champion when it comes to sports management. Can we have some champion music for him, please? Only for him? Thank you, Ravi. Thank you so much. And oh, Ravi, you need to be on stage. We need to have DJ as well and Andy as well on stage now. And thank you once again to all the sponsors for being a part of Delhi Bulls. Can we have a big round of applause for Ravi, DJ, and Andy? We're going to have a quick 10-15 minute Q&A session with them. And there are a lot of people watching us on social channels as well. So if you have any questions for Andy, DJ, Ravi, you can put it up on comments. And lucky ones, even you have questions you can ask. We have from Mr. Vinshu Gupta, how do you keep getting younger? So we'll start with that. Can we get the mic, please? I know the reason. It is champagne water, right?
To answer your question, as you said, it's champagne water. So for those who don't know, I don't drink alcohol. Yeah, so a lot of people see my lifestyle and stuff and think, you know, I'm indulged in alcohol, maybe smoke. But I don't associate myself with any of these things. I sleep a lot. I like to sleep. And yeah, drink a lot of water. And I have a lot of pride on my personal fitness and how I look. So I always want to make sure that even though I'm 38, I must look 28.
Yay! So. DJ, you know, when a team leader like DJ Bravo, who is all departments covered, batting, bowling, fielding, who leads by example. So as a captain, what are your expectations from your teammates in Delhi Bulls?
For them to give 100%. I don't judge players by their personal performance, but I judge them based on their attitude towards the game and how they and preparation. So if all of us can prepare well and give the game 100% and treat the game with the respect that they deserve, I am happy. But if I find that players are shortchanging themselves or trying to cheat in the way of how they prepare and what they give, the effort that they give, then I will be an angry captain. But,
with this smile, you can't be angry. With this smile, definitely not. But we did see some moments during the World Cup where you were a little angry and where you were a little frustrated. But still, that anger didn't show. I think it's all because of the champagne water. Okay, for Ravi, you're an experienced campaigner. This year, you were the highest wicket taker in CPL, so congratulations on that. And have you been learning some new skills lately?
Yeah, I have to keep up with the young guys. I have to use more skills, but I've been having a good year with the ball, and hopefully can continue in this T10 tournament.
We want to know, what skills did you learn? Did you learn anything from DJ in the dressing room while playing cricket in Dubai, hanging out with him when he's drinking water? You're also drinking water. He's making you a nice guy.
Let's put it this way. I'm not using his dancing skills, but on the cricket field, his bowling and his experience, I'm taking that on board.
Nice, nice. Andy, this question's for you. Now, cricket has evolved over the years with the flower power you are. I mean, I wish we could see a player like you in T10. But this is the fastest format of the game. Can it get any faster than this?
Well, when you have rain-affected matches, sometimes you do have 5-over games. Obviously not rain-affected here, but in England when you're playing T20 cricket over there. And even those little snippets of games, really, at 5 overs, they still provide entertainment for whatever crowd has remained through the rain. So, I mean, I don't anticipate it getting shorter, but who knows? As I said earlier, this is a really good length of time, I think, for a game of cricket. And other than it being a more normal length of time that people are used to spending time watching a competitive match, the other thing I think it's really well suited for is big events. Like the Commonwealth Games or the Olympics. I think it's really well suited to that because you can have multiple games at one venue through the day. And it would be lovely to spread the game through a big multi-nation event like that at some stage. I was involved in the Commonwealth Games when we played in Kuala Lumpur in the 90s, and that was really exciting. But you know, taking it to the Olympics would be something else.
Since you mentioned Olympics and since Shaji sir was here, okay, he's gone, okay. See, it was his dream of taking T10 because this format suits as well for Olympics, 90 minutes. Do you think it is possible now, since that 5 seasons have been done, probably the next Olympics or the one which is happening in US, probably it'll be ready by then to get into Olympics, T10 format of the game?
Well, look, that's part of the spread. I think that the most important thing about getting into the Olympics, getting it into the Olympics, is the fact that I think BCCI are behind that proposal now. So that gives it a lot of oomph.
Nice, nice. You answered with that one single word. Thank you so much. Any questions from our audience here? Or if you have any questions from social media, we would love to take those questions as well. And another question for DJ. DJ. Playing all 7 editions of ICC Men's T20 World Cup, winning 16 titles in franchise cricket. I mean, every time you enter, any team, they have a lot of hopes from you, and they keep asking you, what do you answer? What do you tell them?
I don't know what's the right answer, but for us as professional athletes, I think every time you enter a tournament, you want to win. And people remember winners. They don't remember losers. So there's a mini competition between Pollard and myself, who has the most titles.
Nice.
So at the moment I'm leading, but I want to continue to keep adding to these championships and these titles.
So, yeah.
Vicky, he probably can't say like too many positive things about himself.
Correct, yeah.
But I'd like to say something.
Please.
Some of the things that stand out about him as a leader, in my opinion, are that he transfers this relaxed feel to the players, and that's a feeling of taking pressure off people. But it's more than that. When he's on and it's business time in a team meeting or at training or when he's walking over the boundary line into the competitive field, then he's properly on and it's business time. And the combination of those two things gives the playing staff a really nice feel. And then the other thing, I think it's misunderstood sometimes when you look at cricketers like DJ, is they are pretty relaxed about what they do, but that's partly because they've done all the hard yards in their earlier career. Absolutely. And they've got all this knowledge and inbuilt skill. But what you don't see is the very good cricket brain behind that relaxed outer shell.
Absolutely.
And I think, these things in combination make him a great captain.
Really amazing. A big round of applause for Andy for DJ's leadership skills. And one question to Andy, since, you have a mix of experienced players and young players as well, some local heroes as well in your team. So is it a part of a plan, or is it a format that, for T20 or shorter format of the game, you have a nice mix?
Well, I've always, you talk about a nice mix. In the teams that I've run over the years, I've always liked a nice mix in my staff, like a real diverse mix, because you get different ideas from different backgrounds. And the same goes for players. You want a different variety of player to keep posing different problems for the opposition. And then you use the cricket brains out there on the field, like these two experienced guys, and they deploy that variety of resources to make as many problems for the opposition as possible. So that variety in age and experience and youth and enthusiasm and energy, and left armers and right armers and different spinners, yes, absolutely, it's really important.
So we have some questions from our social media viewers as well. Do you think you are the best team? Who would like to answer this? I want to know the name who sent this question. Do you think you are the best team? Ravi, you need to answer this. Come on.
Yeah, definitely. Looking at the group of players that was selected with the experience and the youth that Andy was talking about, definitely we have one of the best team in the tournament. Is how we go out on the field and use all those knowledge and perform.
You know, Ravi, I had this question in mind for you that, you know, you've seen so much of ups and downs. You're mentally so strong. You've made a comeback in the West Indies team. Really congratulations to you for that. A big round of applause for Ravi. The kind of ups and downs he's had in his entire career to really stand strong. Tell us, how did you manage all of this mentally and, you know, cricketing-wise?
Basically, I wasn't finished, and I still believe that I have lots more to offer. So that's my driving force. I'm a person that I never give up, and I strongly believe I still have a lot to offer in cricket.
And you need to tell us the secret. You listen to DJ Bravo's song to feel motivated all the time, right?
Yeah, definitely. He's a great motivator. As I said, I've played my whole career with him, and yeah, he's definitely a good motivator. As captain, I'm looking forward to, as I told him in T10 World Cup, I want to be champions again. So that's on you. So hopefully we can lift this T10 title.
So we know about DJ that he doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke, and you know, he doesn't do any bad habits. He has water. Is there something else we need to know about DJ that we don't know? Probably you share your time so much with DJ in the dressing room. Something we don't know about DJ. He dances well, he sings well, he drinks only water, something else.
Everything you see on his Instagram, that's exactly how he is.
Oh, nice. Super. Where does he get the smile from?
Probably his mommy.
Okay, this question is, who is the biggest competitor this year? Andy. Biggest competitor you think out of the 6 teams that we have?
Well, the first thing I'd say is all 6 teams are pretty strong. The fact that we've gone from 8 to 6, and that 8 teams to 6 teams, and that we've had more overseas personnel available to fit into those 6 teams, means that it's going to be a very high quality competition, a higher quality competition than last year. But I think, again, the Northern Warriors and Team Abu Dhabi are going to be very strong opposition. And ideally, I'd like to get Northern Warriors in the final if we are blessed enough to get into the final and take them down this year.
That's the way to go. And this is what the next question is actually continuing to your answer. With a renewed squad this year and more depth in all departments, how confident are you to go all the way this season? And you just answered that. You just read the this person's mind, actually. Great. Next question, DJ. How about a Delhi Bulls song at the end of the season if we end up winning? Delhi Bulls song. Can you make a Delhi Bulls song right now?
No, not now. Definitely. That will be easy, so I can do that, no problem.
Have you ever, sang champion song in the dressing room to motivate your teammates? Have you ever done that? Never?
No, I never done that before. That's the way how I speak. They will just be motivated, and I think players should be motivated themselves to play cricket. So it shouldn't be much from me or for the coach. They should be self-motivated.
Absolutely amazing. Any more questions do we have from here, from the audience here? Or else I'll go ahead with my questions. There were 2 questions. Andy answered that question. Okay. How will DJ and Morgan share ideas together? How are you going to share your ideas together? Through a Zoom call or face-to-face? Sorry. How are you going to share ideas?
Well, we're in the same team, in the same dressing room, so we both have that mutual respect for each other. He's a fantastic captain and even a better person. So I'm looking forward to being in a team with him again. I already played with him with Middlesex. So it's another opportunity for us to work together as leaders and as players. So yeah, it's easy.
You know, I noticed that, the moment you came out of the World Cup bubble, you were a little relieved. It was like a fresh breath of air that you felt. And now you're going into another bubble. Are you happy?
I'm not happy going into a bubble, but I'm happy I'm going to play cricket again.
Yay! That's the way.
And that's my life. I enjoyed the few days that I had off, and I'm looking forward to starting back playing again.
Superb. Andy, this question's for you. Now you know that there's T20, there's T10, and there are so much of franchise cricket happening. If you had to give an advice to a 15-year-old Andy today, when he's starting his cricketing career, what would it be?
Well, I'd have very clear advice to play as many different sports as possible, actually, given your time constraints. Because I believe that young guys growing up or young girls growing up should be experiencing all different types of sports. It helps you become a more rounded sports person. It helps you become a more rounded person eventually, hopefully. And we all want diverse experiences. It makes life more interesting. And it gives you a much nice broader foundation from which to work. I don't like seeing young kids specialize too early. I think they should specialize as late as possible. And that gives them a nice broad range of experiences to enjoy.
Super, Andy. Great. We have a question here from our audience. And that question is yes.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone.
Can you stand up, please? Yeah, we won't be able to see. Thank you.
Okay. Just wanted to understand the difference of the approach towards the 10 overs format rather than we've seen so many 20 overs leagues going on. So is the approach or the strategy different on a 10 overs format? Like, are the players more aggressive because the opportunity is
or what the game plan is for 10 overs?
Basically, yes, it's less balls. As a bowling group, you'll want to go for less runs and stuff. So basically, it's a situation where you go death overs really early and try to contain as much as possible.
I think, if I may add to Ravi's answer, sometimes if you get into a rhythm as a team, especially if you're playing a similar 11 all the time, the captain and the team get into a certain rhythm of how to deploy your bowling resources. And that can be a sort of great place to get as a team. But then one of the most important factors when you're playing T20 or T10 is your ability to adapt quickly. And just be slightly ahead of where the opposition are. I mean, that is why the experienced campaigners and experienced winners are really valuable to get on board. So it's a combination of working out what your resources are and how best to deploy them, but then also really enjoying being adaptable, enjoying being one step ahead of the opposition, and being flexible enough as a leader, and then your players being flexible enough to adapt when you ask them to as well.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I hope your question is answered. Now we'll play a small rapid fire. I'll go to ask you questions about how much you know about each other. All right? I know this is going to be difficult. If you can't answer, no problem. Nobody's going to judge you. The first question. This is about Ravi. Against which country? You don't answer, please, Ravi, you don't answer. Against which country did Ravi Rampal debut in ODI?
South Africa.
Wrong. Wrong. Andy, you should know this.
It's got to be Zimbabwe.
Yeah! Zimbabwe, right. Okay, now, Andy, don't answer this. When is Andy's birthday? How well you know your coach. Okay, anyone here knows? Nobody knows their coach? Delhi Bulls, come on. Okay, 28th April. Next question. Who is DJ Bravo's favorite Indian actress? Ravi, you must be knowing this. You don't know this? The whole world knows this.
Priti Zinta.
No. You're the coach of that team. Come on, Ravi. She's the most beautiful actress in Indian Bollywood industry.
Kajal?
No. You like Kajol, yeah? We got to know today. Anyone here? Anyone here wants to guess? Is the right one. Deepika. Look at that smile on DJ's face. Okay. Against which country did Andy debut in Test? In 1992. DJ, you want to try this? It's simple. 92. Yeah. You keep going there all the time.
India?
Yay! I think my clues are helping, right? Okay, last question. Andy is the assistant coach of which IPL team? I just gave the answer as well.
Kings 11.
That's the one! Superb. A big round of applause for Andy, for DJ, for Ravi. And there's some more questions. Do we have more questions or done? Yeah? Can I have one photo if it's okay with you? Again, a big thank you to everyone and dears wishing Delhi Bulls squad all the very best for the upcoming season of Abu Dhabi T10 League. Last time, they were the runners-up. This time, they'll be the winners, I'm sure. And wishing them all the best. Thank you so much.